What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel Pitolinmotion. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Ira and I do project management and lifestyle videos, so be sure to subscribe if you like that kind of content. But for now, let's get straight into this video. Alright guys, so today I'm coming with a heartfelt video, doing a little bit of reflection lately over my project management career, and I've been thinking more specifically about things I wish I knew before I ventured into this career path. So if you don't already know, or you're new here, hello or welcome once again. I've been a project manager for about going on 7 years now. Wow, that's really something. But yeah, going on 7 years now, and I started straight out of university. I got a graduate role as a trainee project manager, and I've just been going in my career since then. And as much as I do love this career, I just feel like, you know, there's some things that I quite naively went in thinking that were not true. So I'm going to break that down for you. If you're thinking of getting into project management, these are the kind of the things that I would have liked to know when I first started. Let's get it popping. Number one, the first thing you should just go in knowing, accepting, can't get around it, you know, is that people just won't like you. Not you specifically, but your role, being a project manager. Project managers have some bad PR. I don't know who messed it up in the past, or he's been saying all these lies, but project managers have some bad PR. From working with project managers and working with technical resources, or also other stakeholders that don't really like project managers, I kind of know why, and fair play. Project managers tend to have bad PR because two technical resources or people working on the project that are actually doing the work, we are perceived to just be the people that bug people, that chase people, that just tell me what to do. Is this done on time? But actually add no value to the project. Going into an organization, going into the new role, just start with the default that people won't respect your role as a project manager. A lot of people don't really understand what project management is, what we do, our function, and fair enough, because even me myself, I didn't really understand until I started getting into project management. But because of that lack of knowledge per se, or more so because that project manager doesn't actually do the work that gets the product or the service or the app out of the door, people, some people don't really respect you. That could easily be changed though. I have built some really fantastic teams and gained the trust and are able to influence my team members over the years because I have proven myself to be a valuable project manager. I've done a video on this actually. So if you are finding that you're coming to an organization and they ain't really rating you, they don't rate you, you might want to check out that video. I've got quite a few different tips so people can see you as valuable and respect your name. Put a bit of respect on my name. You get me? The second thing I wish I knew is that how much research will be like my best friend, and it's okay to do that, especially if you're not technical, going into a technical environment. I came out of university, I did not have an engineering degree, I didn't learn how to code, I don't even know, you know, the first thing about mechanical, electrical, any kind of engineering. I have no idea about tech whatsoever, but I was put into an IT tech organization, or more so I put myself there, God bless. I always do say this, in a lot of project management roles you do not need to be technical. You can learn things on the go, but the key here is that you will need to learn. And if you're the kind of person that can't just pick up things very quickly, or you know, you're always asking questions, etc., you will learn to, you know, do a bit of research on the side for yourself. You don't ever want to go into a meeting or a technical discussion and you just don't even know the basics. So I learned from a very early age, don't just rely on people telling you what this is and what this isn't. Do some research myself. Online, there's Google search. Google gonna be your friend. You better love Google. You better go buy some shares in Google, cause you go use that just to get yourself more familiar with the technologies that you'll be using for delivery and the things that you'll be delivering. It will be so helpful, just so that, you know, you're not constantly asking, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? You will pick it up on the way, but it's also helpful if you can do that research yourself. Number 3, and oh guys, I got caught out so much with this one at the early stages of my career, is that just because someone sends you a document saying something is done, right? don't mean it's done. Don't mean it's done. Make sure you are reading those documents that engineers or technical people are sending to you before forwarding them on to a senior stakeholder. In the early stages of one of the first projects that I was on, it was very, very simple. I needed an engineer to come up with a test plan, and then I was meant to send it to my manager effectively, right? Now they sent me the test plan and they put in the body of the email, hey, here's the test plan that we discussed, it's all done. And I'm like, great, this is great. They've done it. Let me just forward it straight to my manager. No problem. Yeah, don't do that without opening that attachment. Open that damn attachment. I forwarded it to my manager and she forwarded it back to me and said, what the heck is this? And I was like, the test plan? It was not the test plan, guys. I don't even know why he even sent that. It wasn't anything vaguely in the sort of a test plan, but the joke was on me because why didn't I just open that attachment? You could easily become very lazy as a project manager. So many emails are coming your way and you just feel like, okay, cool, I've got this, let me just send it on. Make sure you're checking everything, even if it does look like what it should be, what you're expecting. Also make sure that you're going through it, doing a sanity check to make sure that the data that you need to forward on is the right data. Remember, as a PM, a lot of the responsibility is on you. So you can't just forward it on and say, oh my days, someone else did it wrong. No one cares about that. They care about the person that sent it to the person, you know? They don't care about the person behind the person that sent it. Do you get what I mean? So make sure you are looking at all your attachments and sense checking all of your documentation. Number 4, I wish I knew this, it would have saved me a lot of time, is understanding that the way in which you communicate outweighs, is way greater than, way more important than exactly what you are communicating. What I mean by that is you are going to be working with a variety of different personalities, a variety of different people, and you might be saying the same thing to each one of them, but how they perceive that and digest that and the actions they take from that information that you're telling them will be greatly different. I've learned that you can tell 3 people, we need this done in this way, exactly the same thing, and they will bring it back in 3 different ways with 3 different attitudes in 3 different scenarios. It's really important to communicate to people in the mediums. So for example, if someone's more receptive face-to-face, communicate to them like that rather than email. You can't just communicate to everyone in the same way. You might not get the results that you require. Also, the tone in which you communicate with people. Some people you need to have a mini conversation with them before you just tell them do this. They don't really like that, they don't receive that well, and as a result they won't give you their best. So it's really important to learn how to communicate with different types of people and tailor your approach to that person to get the best results out of them. And then finally, guys, number 5, if you do not listen to anything else that I said in this video, make sure you're listening to this one. I wish they told me that there will be fire on the mountain. No, there will be fire, but you won't die. You won't. Project management can be very intense. There's a lot of pressure on you. The deadlines sometimes don't make no sense. Things go wrong. You're expected to pivot. You're expected to fix it. You're expected to remediate. The camp can be on fire sometimes. And that can cause a lot of people to be very anxious and panic. I used to panic. I used to be anxious. I used to problem solve while I was panicking and being anxious, but I dealt with high levels of anxieties in my early stages of my career. Looking back on it now, guys, one thing I can say is I did not die. No one died. If I didn't panic, guess what? Life would have continued. Nothing was ever that bad that I was gonna get sacked or anything like that. A lot of it is just you putting unnecessary pressure on yourself. Please, guys, please, I'm begging you, know that there will be times that you are pushed to the limits. There will be times that you're working some silly hours to get things out of the door. There will be times where people are asking you questions you do not know, and you need to learn how to blag, right? So you can go and get those questions behind closed doors. But don't let that pressure swallow you. You won't die. Don't come and kill yourself for any organization, for any project. Please, please don't do it. Just know that one now when you're feeling like the pressure is on. Alright guys, so that's it for this week's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Did you know these things before starting your PM role? If you're already a project manager, let me know in the comments below. Let's continue the conversation there. And until next time guys, I'll see you in my next one.